Put a stop to it. So I'm telling you. Because it worked in our state when we wanted our packs to drop, but then what they did is they dropped our packs to $20. After that, your pack, like I said, your pack was obsolete the next morning. They were coming out with higher VIP the next day, and they were coming out with new stuff daily that you had to have. So you end up actually spending more, but it's, you keep yourself happy for $20 for a little while. But you would just see shit that they would just throw out there like some magic fucking thing that was going to work, that half of it's bullshit. I mean, look at it now. We got it all here. Useless fucking shit. This, they can say what they want. It's useless now. We'll rebuy it. We'll be rebuying all those. Useless, paid for that. Useless, paid for that. Useless, paid for that. All garbage now. Already paid for it. Paid for that. And now they redistributing. Now to get the effects, I gotta buy it again. How the fuck does that work, And that's what I told them. I paid for this shit already. Why are you reselling it to me? Of course, they don't answer those questions. They just tell you what mistake you're making. Because they don't make none, When you work for Mobile Strike, you're just a bad motherfucker and you don't do nothing wrong. Man, I'm going to have to say bullshit on that and go fuck yourself. Again, they've taken advantage of our shortcomings. You think I'm joking, but I bet. Watch, come out. They're going to say they got one of those consulting firms to come in or something and be like, oh man, you just got to make these ads pop. It's got to be something they got to have. That's why they say, destroy everybody when you buy this. Destroy everybody when you got this. Defend like a champ when you get this. It's bullshit. You buy it, and there really ain't no difference from the way you were the day before. But you just dropped $100 on it. And then you're trying to explain to your significant other where the money went. And you trying to explain where the money went and what you did, and then when you tell them, they're like, you dumb motherfucker. Yeah, that's why I try not to say. If I do my shit, it's money I saved up or put aside that I had extra, and I ain't sweating that shit. Because I have no explanation for, guess what? We just spent rent on some packs, but I got global control point, and you didn't. You spend all that money, and you ain't even winning, really. Because that shit, man, it's hard shit. You see Kakumi with those titles. A lot of those other guys with them titles, they paid for them. Bottom line, everybody spends money, but when we had it before, we spent the money, but you had to have some kind of knowledge to play this game. My last base, I spent minimal amount of money. I got CP, held it for 24 hours, whatever, and nobody could touch my base for nothing. They would hit me and they would just fucking bounce off like flies and lose their people, and they was going, what the fuck did he do? What did he do? Well, yeah, fuck you. I ain't telling you what I did. Did none of you motherfuckers try and help me when I asked? And that's another thing, man. When somebody comes and asks you for help, quit being assholes, calling them out and shit, I don't care if they're with your alliance or not. Everybody started at square one at some point, and everybody got help along the way somehow. I had some good people come, help me eventually that weren't assholes, but I went through a lot of assholes at first. That I went back and I let them know what I felt about them. It's a game. Everybody trying to take it personally. But, I guess you do that when you put that kind of money in your base. Especially when you hit a motherfucker that ain't put half that money in and you lose. That's pretty fucking pathetic. Because then what's your next strategy? Take a loan out and buy enough to fucking max your base out for that day until they come out with something new the next and still lose. I don't get it. Mac, you a hell of a player, brother, but You smoking that pipe too. We all on a mobile strike pipe. Every one of us. You can lie to yourself, or you can come to grips with it and be like, yeah, I'm a dumb fuck, but I admit to it. So I mean, what the fuck you gonna do? You know, it's what I enjoy doing. You know, uh, you know, just leave it at that. But don't come off like you some kind of mobile strike genius and you did this and that and this and that, or you helping people with them videos, because you ain't really showing them what you're doing. You ain't showing them step by step what you really doing. I know because I've been behind the scenes and I've seen it. You got Jay-Z on your team. Mick and Mike and whatever the fuck, however you get Jay-Z, Mike and that motherfucker has been with more alliances than anybody I've seen in the game. Goes and tries to sell, goes state to state, maxes his base out, and tries to take your CP, and then says, you know, you buy me a pack or you give me some money and I'll build your base for you. Man, fuck you. That fucking asshole hit me 3 times and I killed him 3 straight times. He don't tell nobody that. Of course he don't. Bad for business. But it's sell out motherfuckers like that. Reason the prices stay high. Reason that other ones can't get ahead. You know, hey, good for him. He figured out his angle. You know, I'd probably do the same thing, but I'd be helping people along the way. He's out for him. I was really surprised that when I seen him a part of Rock J, because he sold out his state, he sold out our state when we took him in, and treated him like you know, he belonged. When he was on there talking shit on state about how he was the best. I beg to differ, because you didn't show me shit. I know a lot of other people that were a lot better and didn't spend the money you spent while you was running around telling everybody you was the best to ever fucking play the game. You patting yourself on the back way too much, son. I don't know how they do it in Canada, but we don't do that here. I just ain't got time for people like that. That's why I like my alliance, because we all had each other's back. We don't turn each other's back. You know, we took people with us if we went to, you know, we did something else. We looked out for everybody, not just ourselves, not just our 1 or 2 close friends. We tried to take everybody with us. When we went to FOC, we took everybody that wanted to go, that's still playing, that was spending money. We took them with us, because our state was changing and turned into a battle-tested state, and I don't know, shit just kind of went south there, so we all left and went to another one, but Unco's still home. I know a lot of people there, you know, get me. Good people. Been through some shit, but can make a fucking bass like nobody else. Best trap making bass I've ever seen. You know, there's a lot of people. I talk about my buddy K9. He learned the game quick. We met each other because him and his buddy Russ, they called him, came and hit my hive one night, and I was the only one up, and I took them both on for 4-5 hours. I don't know, 70-something battles, man. We went at it, just fucking haymaker after haymaker. We left with a mutual respect and a friendship. To this day, you know, we're still friends. Really good people. Any questions I ever have, I can go straight to him, ask him, he'll give me a straight up answer. He'll help me if he can, or not if he can't. But that's how we do for each other. You know, it ain't no fun unless you can, you know, you want your people to be as successful as you are. If you're successful, that's great, man. If your alliance isn't successful with you, you know, I don't really see that as a victory. I think everybody goes together. That's why little things like this that really aren't alliance based, the GCP, Global Control Point, kind of breaks shit up. You know, you got one guy that's champ, and then you don't really even recognize anybody else. But you know, I don't name a fucking Kumi's alliance, and don't give a fuck. But I know his name because that's what they post up there. You see that, Kumi. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. But you got Asians and Russians on here that spend money crazy. I mean, they talk them being in, you know, I don't know how they hit the lottery ticket on that shit in life, but sell me one. I want to hit that shit. I gotta get out of here, guys. But it ain't been real fucking fun. Like I said, if you don't like it, don't watch. Later.